Well, we are back anyway. It wasn't too timely. I'm not really sure what was going on there for them. Seemingly some kind of issue, but nonetheless. Anyway, going to be jumping into overpassing already. Look at this. In 2 pictures. EL1 going big onto Fountain. Not going to find anything though, but that's a lot of info gain. Do believe he spotted out the bomb also. That's going to see a heavy rotation already. Thompson. New sap rotating onto the A side. Definitely saw that bomb. In fact, they're just going to be awaiting this now. Don't need to press anything. So much information gained already for them there. But they're actually already backing away Gravity here towards the B side. They're going to be heard out now, and well, depends on how quickly they can execute onto this side, and seemingly not fast enough as already. CT rotations and slash finds one of Tories. Unsure, but not going to find anything else from that. And already Dragon Eye down now as well. Not entered onto the side. Bomb though, going to be planted now. Down to a 2 versus 3, but a lot of missed shots coming in. Leads it to a 2 versus 2 though. All down to just Jukes and Nusap. And Jukes does find that onto Nusap, leading Gravity to take that pistol round. And already Gravity showing quite a dominant play there. They're a little bit too late once again to that execute, and that's what they really need to do right now. They need to push these sides, get aggressive towards them. Overpass, if you start to loiter, you're going to get punished if you do have hefty lurks, which are probably AL1 actually for 2 pictures right now. He seems, if anyone, to be that lurk role. Although he does take up connector this round. But yeah, if you do allow them to start wrapping around, it's pretty much game over. And Gravity really need to start executing a lot quicker. But already a frag now for them onto Nusap. That opens up the A corridor for them. Only L1 to deal with if he does push out of connector. Already damaged onto Thompson now. 47 HP onto him as well.
Hopefully that first round is going to be a positive start for Gravity Esports. They were a little bit together in the beginning of the round, but as you saw, they spread out. And but it looks like Tori S3K is going to get another pick for the T side, and Kurjo coming with the MP9 get another pick as well. It's now a 2v5, and gonna be shooting down. Phil's Nutty gonna get slash only with the deagle, and it looks like they're gonna be taking A site and planting there. It's gonna be interesting to see how Dragon Eye responds, and he's gonna get a nice deagle on B site and even a little bit of a reward for that. And I believe he might go for the save here. If they do, it would be a smart move from them, especially since I'm considering this second loss that they will be saving next round. 1v4 situation though, however, and Dragon Eye gonna be getting pushed on his left side by Hedgehog. Hedgehog unaware, and so is Dragon Eye. But checking his corners, Hedgehog, but he's not gonna look in the right spot of the corner. But 3v1, and I believe that Dragon Eye is only gonna get 1 pick. I don't believe they're gonna contest him anymore. But there is somebody pushing up a little bit closer. But Gravity Esports gonna take this win. Dragon Eye getting pushed. Interesting play. The terrorists really don't want him to have that weapon, but they don't know how well he played last game. He was very dominant. He was a top fragger. He's not meant to be killed, you know. He's definitely a person that you probably shouldn't contest like that. It definitely hurt the terrorist economy. Wonderful play from Dragon Eye despite the loss. It's going to be 2-0 as the counter-terrorists and the terrorists hop back into this. Let's see how they respond now that they have a little bit of a sense of how the terrorists play. But also, the terrorists have only been playing on a low eco. And next round, we should definitely see some big plays coming from everybody. Thompson going to get the 1 dig on somebody. And also another 1 dig on Hedgehog. Thompson coming in with the 2K, but he's going to get mowed down by Twitch TV. Interesting play here. It's a 3v4 situation here. But wonderful picks from the CT side, and Tori SK is going to get another pick, but he's going to be traded out by /V. It's a 2v3 situation here. The CT is doing very well, but Kurjo, as he's pushing, he's going to get a kill on /V. Now it's only Dragon Eye and Nusap to clean up and make sure that they don't get the plant. They are spread out across the map and playing rather important places. And Nusap, as he pushes up into long, he's going to be contested by the terrorists, maybe, or maybe he'll get the flank on them as they start going towards the bathroom area. Giving up A site is a dangerous move, but It's gonna be something to see. He is gonna be going back as he tries to make sure that nobody gets on A site. He's unaware as of the moment, as is his teammate, that they are pushing on the A site. Maybe his teammate heard something, not quite sure. But Dragon Eye Newsap, if they're gonna pick this up, these would be the people to do it. Most definitely important people in this game. TDJeux and TDJeux gonna be holding their post-plant positions as they wait for the counter-terrorists to contest them. Got this site very easily, but oh, Newsap gonna get the 1D on TDJeux. Very, very important kill from the counter-terrorist. Newsap gonna be watching that with his teammate as his teammate gets near the bomb, but it looks like they're not concerned about defusing the bomb. They're just gonna go straight for the kill, killing Twitch TV. Dragon Eye, once again, one of the best players, and Newsap, another great player on the CT side. Gonna be ensuring this 3-0, no, 2-1 catch-up for the counter-terrorists. Hopefully they'll be able to come back from this, but Gravity, considering the last game, they need to keep a positive mentality, and they can't get tilted over too terribly easily.
Yeah, Gravity though really shouldn't have let that falter so badly for them. Realistically, in 2 pictures, able to pick that out, balances the eco for them. Obviously 3rd round bye, but that round's certainly going to be a boost into their favour. As you can see, the amount of utility that they're going to be able to deny Gravity with is quite hefty. Already Tori smoked out by L1. That utility coming in useful. That smoke perfectly timed, just blocks Thompson should I say, sorry. Just at the right time, and that's going to be actually Tori now, well, aware of at least one, but and they could do big damage, doesn't though. Does just evade it in a very slow round, just pretty much locking heads out a connector right now. No one's even seeing each other on either side, just awaiting any kind of aggression. 2 pictures though do have a hefty amount of map control. That's certainly not allowing Gravity an easy ride, and already EL1 finds himself 2 onto Nutty and Tori, and now leaves it in a 3 versus 5, but that's EL1 down though, but not much of a frag, very low HP onto him. The beginning of that frag, so really Gravity right now need to start stepping up. 30 seconds left on the clock. This is what made Cash such a difficult map for them. These slow plays, and they're still not aggressing. What are they doing? Right now they need to go faster for this if they're not saving. This is too slow, too little, too late, and already the setup coming out of toilets. Surely Hedgehog just saves this now. Does have the AK to take into the next round. A little bit of utility as well for him. Thompson, he's not going to allow him to even take that rifle into the next round as well. Leaves
no economy. Oh, sorry. No economy on the T side whatsoever after that loss, and they were so spread out. I thought they were going to go together for a slight minute, but after watching them spread out like CTs watching a site, they got a little bit of map control, but there's nobody behind them. Like, they're all spread out, they're all individual, and there's nobody behind them to trade them out to make any important plays or anything. Looks like finally on a save round they're together, but it's gonna be somewhat, not necessarily of a miracle, but somewhat of a challenge to actually take this B site from the counter terrorists with so much utility. But they're gonna use their smokes that they threw to get a nice plant. This is gonna help them economically. Gravity, TDJeux, and Tori S3K gonna get the opening picks on the sites now. 3v3 situation as EL1 takes him down, but he's gonna get traded out by Tori S3K. 3v2 situation, but keep in mind the counter-terrorists still have economy, still have the advantage with the weapons, while Gravity, Hedgehog, and TDJeux simply have pistols. Slash gonna be getting mowed down by Hedgehog, and Tori S3K gonna be getting the kill on the other side of the site. Very important kills for Gravity here as they get their economic advantage back. It's a 3v2. It's 3-2 right now. Gravity in the lead. And finally seeing some togetherness from Gravity. Hopefully they realize this. Maybe the next time they discuss their strats, you know, they'll realize that they need to be a little bit together. They need to be working on that. Because as you can see on that save round, they were together. They were able to trade each other out and watch the angles and push in together. And they did wonderful. They won that round. And they prevented retakes because they had more people alive. Instead of having just 1 or 2 people on the site, they had the whole team. But now again, as they get economy, going to be spreading out. It's going to be interesting to see. And Slash V going to get another opening pick. It's now a 4v3 situation. Gravity TV, Twitch, going to be getting hurt just a little bit. It's getting sprayed down. EL1 going to be dead by TD. But Gravity Hedgehog's going to go down from NewSap. It's a 4v3 situation. It's still winnable for the terrorist and the counter-terrorist. It's anybody's game at this moment. But TDJeux going to be killing Thompson from behind. Now they're falling back, playing once again passive. The terrorists in this 3v3 situation. They might be rotating towards the B site, but not exactly sure how they're going to do this. They do have a lot of utility, and they could use that to take the site, and it looks like they will be. They will be using their flashes. TDJeux, as he flashes in, he's going to be entry fragging for the terrorist side. Two counter-terrorists on the B site as they push in. TDJeux tapping down, but his teammate's going to get taken down by NewSap. It's a 2v1 situation. Slash, if anybody's going to do it, Slash would be the man along with his teammate Dragonite. They're most certainly dominant in the previous game. Not aware of where Slash is. Nobody is watching Connector. They are not holding too terribly great crossfires. May I take that back, actually. TD is going to be watching Connector, and he's going to be getting the kill on the off angle towards Slash. It's now 2-4 Gravity Esports coming back, and hopefully this continues for the benefit of Gravity Esports.
Yeah, 2 pictures. Such a dominant Cash CT half. Left them 14-1 versus Gravity on Cash. Finally ended out 16-3 in the first map of the best of 3 series. So
what was that? They just knifed each other.
But yeah, nonetheless, 2 pictures having a little bit of a rough time really on the CT side. Certainly Gravity really testing them right now. It wasn't what was expected coming into this, but already trades coming out. But Thompson and Tori being traded out, and well, the weapons really not favouring 2 pictures right now, and that can be seen across the board with these frags already. Gravity though got the man advantage, but 1 bullet is all that's needed for Hedgehog right now. 1 HP for him, but a very large oversight by 2 pictures allows the bomb to get on the site, and EL1 isn't going to be able to recover that spray. Really not allowing him to do much, and already Hedgehog lurking in this connector position. Could find Dragonite off guard, and he does still have the potential to do so. Does indeed find. I'm not sure why the weapons disappeared. Sorry, seems to be some kind of bug, but Hedgehog aware now. 1 HP remaining though. Easily traded out, and now Slash gonna have to try and find a weapon at least to save. Or 2 scattered around the map. Whether he's aware to at least 1 of them, I'm not too sure whether that's been communicated to him, but he is actually gonna be saving absolutely nothing, but gonna play for exits. But instead decides to save the frag. Doesn't want to give that away to Gravity, but their economy steamrolling away in it right now. Already approaching that 9k mark for Jukes to 8k for Tori. Really no issues across the board for them, but 2 pictures really need to step up this round. If they lose this, it's going to force them onto an eco or quasi at best, with the lost round bonus that they will have, but again, not really what they want to be favouring towards.
Considering how important this round is going to be for 2 pictures, Slash is going to be pushing up, playing very aggressive with his teammates, killing Phyllis Nutty. Going to be interesting how the T's recover from that. Are your weapons still not showing?
No, I don't. Yeah, they still aren't. I may have to reconnect.
That's alright. But hopping into this very aggressive play with Slash, the counter terrorists even more together than the T's, if anything. Going to be killing Gravity Hedgehog, but Tori S3K towards bathrooms is going to be getting the kill on EL1. But interesting boost coming from Thompson here, trying to get any information possible, but doesn't seem like there's any information to come from Connector at this moment. Slash sneaking up on the T's, once again playing very aggressive, and he's being rewarded for it. But TDJeux going to be killing Slash, finally ending Slash's reign on this map right now, on this round. It's a 2v2 situation, full buys on both teams. Going to be working together. Tori S, 3K, and TDJeux working together to go towards long. Not really paying attention to the long. Dragonite and Thompson are a little bit more focused on other things at this moment. But I believe Thompson will be the one to connect with the T's on A site if he gets any information there. You might be hearing something from Long. He's going to be peeking it very, very slowly, waiting for his teammate though. But he is going to get a wonderful entry kill on the planter. Dragoneye coming up from the other side. They're going to be sandwiching TDJeux. Going to be interesting to see how he reacts to this. TDJeux going down to Dragoneye. Once again, Tops and Dragoneye working together. Wonderful team. It's now 3-5. Gravity Esports with the lead, but Two Pictures Gaming once again rising up to the challenge. This was their that round was a very important round for them. They were very aggressive and it paid out for them, and they literally paid out for them. Their economy is better for it, if anything, because if they lost that round, they would have had to do at least a save round or two. But Thompson coming in with a nice Molotov here onto B site, preventing any pushes. Once again, the terrorists are somewhat spread out, but a little bit together, prepared to trade each other out. Not exactly sure how the terrorists are gonna approach this, but Slash V and EL1 sticking together, as well as Thompson with his B-side player. Just a lot of sprays going through the smoke right now, nothing too terribly exciting. Spread out into default positions, it looks like. Gravity Esports are going to be playing this once again as a slow round. But they're going to be peeking in connector, making a little bit of connection with Thompson, getting a little bit of information as their teammates push up long, once again spread up throughout the map. But it looks like they're not going to be pushing long, they're going to be pushing party, and they're going to be continuing to take that control of that part of the map. But no too terribly good aggression coming from them. But it looks like Kurjo is going to be going in as he flashes Thompson, or his teammate flashes Thompson at least. Dragoneye though, he's going to be responding, he's going to be holding B site by himself, but a wonderful one tap from Herjo as they continue to push on to B side. They're going to take control of it, and the Siege is going to have to rotate, but they're unaware of the lurk. Never mind, Newsap going to get the kill on Hedgehog. It's now a 4v3. This counter terrorist with a little bit of a disadvantage economically and equipmentally, or equipment-wise, but nothing too terribly exciting here. Newsap and Slash working together to rotate, but it's going to be a very long rotate, potentially a save considering Newsap's low health. They are all sticking together. This is one thing that you haven't seen in the terrorist side. The counter-terrorists are sticking together, they're doing great, and even though it's a save round and they're losing, not a save round, even though they're saving on this round and they are losing, they are together. They're making sure they trade each other out if one other person dies, which is great. They want to keep their equipment, they want to keep their utility that they have at the highest potential. So considering that utility that they kept after the save, they will probably have a better advantage over the T's. Not a better advantage over the T's, but a better advantage than they would if they didn't have it, and they would have been stuck on a save round. So very smart play from Two Pictures Gaming, even though it's 3-6. Gravity Esports with the lead. Two Pictures Gaming is still playing intelligently despite their losing. Oh wow, Hedgehog, not too terribly great flash as he nades his own teammates and hurts them for the negative result. But a wonderful deagle coming from Thompson as he kills Phyllis Nutty. But hopefully they can trade their teammate out. Wonderful shot from TD on Thompson, once again trading their team out. And look, they're a little bit more together than they were beforehand, and hopefully that'll be for the better. The terrorists spreading out again, but gonna be getting mowed down by Newsap. TDJeux 3K, hoping for his teammates to trade him out and to help him out. They're still trying to take control of long, despite Newsap's frag on TDJeux 3K. Pushing up long slowly. Not exactly sure what's going on. Newsap low. If Newsap gets anything more than a kill or two, this will be a great action by him. And he's gonna get a kill on Herjo, who's quite unaware of his location, or not gonna win that duel. It's still a 2v4, still some potential damage, as Hedgehog is proven right now as killing Newsap, finally killing the man who is holding down long. But there's gonna be another one to back him up. There's gonna be one right around the corner, but Hedgehog making very important plays here with the 2K. It's now 2-2. Once again, full economy on both teams, and Jukes gonna be getting another important kill. EL1 falling back from A site to B site, going to try to take some, take a retake. I believe they're not gonna be really going for the save right now. Once again, a slow play from the terrorists, even though they were a bit aggressive. They did wait until the last second, and look at this, it's gonna punish them for the worst. He has to push him, he has to kill the CT. Oh my gosh, they had map control, they had everything, yet they still lost the round. I'm not sure what to say after that, but all I can say is that it's interesting how Gravity is playing this. Not together, not too much teamwork being shown here. hopefully they can fix this. They are in the lead right now, but Two Pictures Gaming getting some of the easy rounds and the easy frags. I mean, there are a lot of mistakes coming from the Gravity Esports. Hopefully they will be fixed.
Yeah, definitely Gravity somehow able to at least get a 2-round advantage, but it's not really enough to secure them a map so far. It's not deep enough in either into this half to even predict anything, but certainly better T-side than what we saw on Cash. But that was a real oversight by them. That round just gone should not have been given away but to Two Pictures. Perfectly played by them though to find that. And Bomb actually going down on the B side, and now both Thompson and Slash having to rotate out. Slash does eventually find TDJeux, but already the T's wrapping around, and Gravity again should not really in the most comfortable of spots. Somehow recover this though. They still have players towards toilets as that bomb was planted, and that's never ideal, and just that gives them so much room. But just up on Heaven is the issue right now. Just leaves Dragon remaining. Well, leaves Gravity now 7-4 leading into this next round, and the economy is definitely broke for Two Pictures. Everyone below that 2k threshold, which is never ever good in the pause time. Actually coming out for Two Pictures, got to discuss what they want to do with this. They really can't be faltering to Gravity, considering they just took the last map on Cash 16-3 for those that weren't around. But yeah, this is just turning the tables right now. Gravity 3 rounds up and making that gap larger. The economy though for them can be broke quite easily if Two Pictures can string 2 rounds together. That's pretty much the Gravity's economy broke almost. They would still have enough in the tank for a quasi-buy potentially, but not really enough money on the Two Pictures side to start getting into them aggressive plays and them aggressive buys. They are just going to talk through what they want to do, but they are actually going to go for the quasi-buy. Maybe seeing upgraded pistols, 5.7, 2 CZs and 2 Deagles invested.
I have a prediction. Considering this quasi-buy, I feel like they're going to be rather aggressive like they did last time. I remember last time when I think maybe 2 wins ago, they were pretty aggressive. They got rewarded for it. And look, Slash going to be flashing himself in with new sap, but he's going to be blinded. Some counter flashes coming from the terrorist as they do fall back. Quasi-buy might not pay off, but it will be negative for them if they do not win this round. The terrorists spread out again, but considering previous rounds and previous experiences, they should be a little bit more together. Maybe they're just trying to get some picks, trying to get those aggressive CTs to get punished for being aggressive. And then if they do just that, maybe they'll be a little bit more together. They are dropping the bomb back, but Newsap going to get a nice 1D on Gravity Hedgehog. Wonderful aim coming from Newsap, as we've seen throughout this tournament. Thompson going to be spraying them down, but he's not going to get connect. He's just going to get information, which is still very important. But it's a 4v5 situation here. Two Pictures Gaming with the man advantage, but not the equipment advantage. But as you can see, Slash and his teammate are actually going to be pushing up a little bit, trying to secure this win, trying to get some advantage for the counter terrorist, which is actually happening currently. Dragon Knight going to be getting a wonderful shot, but Tori has 3K going to be trading his team out, and EL1 coming with the flank. Wonderful play from the counter terrorists. They're reading them like a book. It's now now a 4v2 situation here, and not quite sure how the terrorists can respond with this. They have almost complete map control, but they are going to get a plant on a site. But considering the 4-man, they probably will retake together and get an awesome retake just to secure this win. And they had a wonderful shot on Phyllis, but Twitch TV not going to give up that easily. 2 headshots, but he's going to go down. It was a wonderful try from him, but Thompson eventually secured the win for the counter terrorists. It's now going to be 5-7. Hard-fought battle on both teams right now. There are still things to be fixed on both teams, but continuing to advance. Two Pictures Gaming is responding to the way that Gravity has been responding to them as well. So very adaptive. Unlike the first game, a little bit of a lack of adaptation from Gravity Esports, but Gravity Esports playing them a little bit better, but Two Pictures Gaming also responding well.
Yeah, definitely. And just look at this again. Such a clear setup, some two pictures. The IGL calls it quite strong. Everyone knows what they're doing. There's never any kind of quasi running around trying to figure things out. But already going aggressive. Gravity, that's the bomb drop. Obviously going to be recovered quite quickly though on the advance. But Hedgehog from short finds one. Dragoneye though does step up to find himself a 2k, but not really enough. All down to Joe now though. Does have an AK to his name, but no utility whatsoever, and pretty much between a rock and a hard place there. Slash up on Heaven. The L1 and Nusap position themselves into Monster in short. Not really an able round for Gravity there. That never really works out, them full Monster plushes, if you don't have the correct utility and it's placed in the right places, which it wasn't. So a pretty predictable round there. Leads still though, Gravity 7-6 now, and I'm really surprised by two pictures right now. You know, they take 16-3 map on cash, and then they have such a dominant 14-1 half on the CT half in that map, and then come on to Overpass, which is traditionally CT sided for most teams and the large majority of players as well. Jux does just find one there, but and then somehow falters so many rounds. But if they can close this out 8-7, certainly will give them the boost into the next half. They have obviously been, I don't think they've actually had any lead at any point currently in round count, so they are able to close the round out 8-7. It would be extremely good for their confidence right now, but not really coming in with any kind of detrimental issues, considering they did just win the match, and it is going to start heading towards 8 though. Very, very slowly, and Gravity losing that round certainly made them go a little bit slower. Does trade out onto one though, finds another onto Nusap as well though. Slash already trying to go big, doesn't find anything more though. Well, they line up for Dragoneye, but it just isn't enough, unfortunately. And the nade there, actually, sorry.
Good.
Yeah, Jux actually nades Tori there, just as the round closes, so that's not going to be a weapon taken in. It's a very similar story across both of these teams going to this next round though, but Gravity take this 9-6 then. Two pictures could be in a situation if they don't take the next pistol round, so we'll just have to see what occurs. But a connector rush coming out right now, not either man to hold it down, only finds one though. Certainly not a worthy trade, and that really does pay off for Gravity. Two pictures should I say, sorry.
Gonna get a lot of map control through that push, but still swinging from side to side. The terrorists are going to be trying to figure out what to do. Slash going to spray down Hedgehog, getting the opening pick and long, is going to be falling back, waiting for his teammates. Tori S3K going to take down Dragoneye, one of the best players with the Dig on the team, so potentially giving the terrorists advantage despite the 2v3. Gravity TDJeux is going to be taking down EL1. It's now a 2v2 situation. It could be anybody's game right now. It just depends on who plays it and how they play it. They have plenty of armor on the CT side. That quasi-buy, once again, proven to be very dominant for the counter-terrorists, but the terrorists aren't going to be rotating. Will the CTs react to this fast enough? It does appear so. They are rotating Nusap back towards the B side. Very, very smart play from them. He needs to be ready. He's going to be smoking them off. Wonderful play from Nusap as he smokes him off. But he's going to be getting the spray through the smoke. Wonderful play again. But Slash coming through connector, depending on whether or not the terrorists expect him to be there, will result in who wins. It's a 2v1 situation. The spray's coming from both sides, and they're going to get the nade, the Kobe on Slash. 6-9. Wonderful plays from Gravity. They're starting to be a little bit more together. Communication I can see is already on point a little bit more. TPG not playing worse, but not necessarily playing better. It's just Gravity stepping up to the challenge at this point, and I really hope for a great game here.
Yeah, definitely, certainly. Gravity looking wow, really not in a good place on that cash game, but we talked so much about that. Really weren't expecting them to really step up and take rounds away from two pictures who was so dominant in cash. It just looked pretty much like they were going to take this series quite easily, but nonetheless Gravity really do step it up when it's needed into this, trying to take it to a map 3 and lead the series 1-1. But again, if two pictures do find these 3 rounds from a pistol round win, then potentially Gravity could be the ones in danger. Would lead them 9-9 if they do so. But I do feel with Overpass, in fact, that, you know, the Glocks do favour the pistol round just because of how you can use them. If you do start getting up close and personal quick enough, which you can do if you start taking early frags away onto the CTs. But whether that'll happen or not for two pictures is something that will just have to be seen. And already going for a fast long approach, already being spotted out by TDJeux, and that's the bomb spotted as well. That's going to initiate everyone on the A side, all 3 men of Gravity, to just fall back, hold off the side. They don't want them Glocks too close to them. Just try and play with the USP's range, but they're already heading towards the B side, and this is kind of expected from Gravity right now. With Hutcher and Tori just waiting it out, and that's utility coming in now. They're going to be aware of it. Already though, Hutcher finding one onto L1, can't find any more though, already traded out onto Dragon, and that's the B side clear now. The rotation though already coming out now for Gravity, but they can find something early. They certainly do onto Slash, and now leaves it in a 3 versus 3. But still, Gravity locked out of the site. Hedgehog edging forward. That's everyone in water now. Two pictures can play from this, which they are doing so. Could end badly for them. Certainly does. All 3 remaining players finding themselves each a frag. Does allow two pictures to take the pistol round, leaving it in a 9-7. Still in favour of Gravity though, but does put two pictures in a good place to take these 3 rounds. Begin to edge the bets towards that 9-9 scoreline, and on further than that. Not sure where Carter's gone. I think he just died on me. Oh, okay. Never mind then, I'll carry on. But yeah, Connector still being held out by Gravity. Very similar plays coming out here though that we did see from Gravity on their CT side. Nothing too extreme, but that's already one down now. Well, a pretty much done round for Gravity. 2 versus 4. Just having to run away right now. Looks like two pictures are away. He's the only man on this side, but if TDJeux had played out early in this connector position, could at least found one. Such low HP on 3 players of two pictures, but he's going to be waiting for exit frags, and does find one to Slash actually. It's quite a big frag for him. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you're back? No worries then. All down to TDJeux, just trying to play for some exit frags.
There we go.
Thompson just trying to play around him though, doesn't want to edge his bets though. 13 HP remaining for him. Does eventually get traded out by L1 though. Does leave it 9-8 scoreline. Only one more round for two pictures to even the bets, and then try for another. Whether they will do or not.
Yeah, I'm back now. Sorry about that. It's just a little bit of an issue earlier, but I'm back now. I missed like a round or so, but I'm assuming that Two Pictures Gaming won the most previous round. Let me see. Yeah, they did. They won the past 2 rounds. They're, as you can see in the very first round of this half, they're utilizing their utility in a proper way, and it looks like they're going to be going for another long rush. They have kind of attracted towards the long rush, almost as if you're attracting the gravity. And Dragon, I gotta get a wonderful shot on Tori S3K as EL1 advances with his SMG. His teammate's gonna push up as he is reloading with the MAC-10. Noting that the CT is very low, he is gonna be taking him down, but he's gonna get traded out by TDJeux. It's now 3v4 situation here. TDJeux gonna be approaching the situation very, very properly, waiting for them to push him, but they are gonna get the site. It's gonna be 2v3 as they retake onto the site, but they are going to be retaking together, which is very important. But going to get shot down by Dragoneye with the 3K. There's not much you can do about that. Dragoneye, very, very great aim, and contesting him is a bit of a risk. It's, you know, it's a bit of a gamble, and they lost that gamble that time. But now it is 9-9. Two Pictures Gaming catching up, rising to the occasion in the second half. And this is the first time I think we've seen them this close for at least a little while. But 9-9, Gravity Esports gonna have to respond to the way they're playing. It looks like they kind of like long a decent amount. They're definitely taking long control right now, or at least attempting to. But Gravity is sending up their CTs in a decent way at the least. Dropping the bomb back. It looks like they're gonna be waiting to see if they can get an entry frag before actually going anywhere too particular. But TDJeux Gaming gonna get sprayed through the wall, but he's gonna respond and spray Gravity Hedgehog. Thompson playing that perfectly as he was throwing his nades in their utility. It looks like they are setting up for a B execute strat, but I believe there are 2 to 3 CTs on B, so it might be a little bit dangerous. CTs are evenly spread out, which is wonderful. Phyllis Nutty gonna be throwing flashes, but flashing himself at the same time. TPG spread out across the map, trying to get a pick again. It looks like it's a 5v3. EL1 gonna get that pick. This is gonna bring them to the time where they need to bring the bomb. Looks like they're gonna get the bomb and take control of B. There's only one CT that can touch them. Will he be able to make it through? No, it looks like they're gonna be taking control of the B site as the terrorists wonderfully play this. And they kill Tori S3K, taking control of B site. They are all very, very low except DragonEye, but I don't know if that will be a problem considering their aim and their strats that have proven them to be somewhat superior in these past 3 maps. Going to be very interesting seeing how Gravity responds to this. They do not want to lose their economic advantage or the point advantage, but hopefully they'll be able to come up with something. It may be a save round from the counter-terrorists, and it looks like it will be. They're going to be falling back and saving, maybe trying to get some exit frags in the process. But as the terrorists take that round, Gravity must, I'm not exactly sure what went wrong there, but Gravity must think of something. Maybe they'll call a timeout because they do not want TDJeux Gaming getting on a roll, because we saw how that went. That momentum just led to a steamroll over the entire game. Slash going to be getting a nice kill on Gravity Twitch, but Phyllis Nutty going to be killing DragonEye as well, hurting the T-side economy just a little bit, but even hurting CT's worse by killing the counter-terrorist member that was saving. So it looks like their economy is not going to be too terribly great on the CT side. Maybe going for a quasi-buy, not sure. But yeah, it might be a little bit of a partial buy here as the CTs hop into this next round. Hopefully they're able to do something with this partial buy. Just like TDJeux did, they were very, very dominant with those partial buys, even when the other team had full economy, full armor, everything, full rifles and all that. But it looks like the CTs might have to play a little bit aggressive, but they might not rise to that occasion. It really depends on how many picks they can get. But they are going to get, Gravity Hedgehog is going to get picked off, but TDJeux with the op is going to be getting a kill. But now both teams have one person down. Thompson goes on a 50-50 with Phyllis Nutty, but he's going to actually win it. Wonderful play from Thompson. EO1 facing another counter-terrorist on the B site, but he's going to have to fall back after getting the pick. But his teammate, DragonEye, will kill Hirjo. This is the teamwork that I'm talking about. This is the teamwork that gets you wins, gets you rounds, and stuff like that. It's very, very important to trade out your teammate. And they did just that. Even though it's a quasi-buy for Gravity Esports, a very important round for them, considering the fact that they won't have any economy for at least the next round, maybe even 2. 4v1, and Gravity going to take some terrorist economy down by killing Thompson with his P250, but he's very low. He is very able to kill at this moment, and it looks like the terrorists are going to go for that kill and take down the economy of our terrorists as much as possible. They do not want him having that op. Keep in mind that TDJeux is the person who got the only 2 kills of this round, and he is one of the most dominant players on the CT side. Gonna be opping. He's gonna get a little bit sandwiched here as the terrorists peek him and push him, and DragonEye is gonna get the Kobe on TDJeux as it is now 11-9. Gravity Esports falling under the reign of TDJeux Gaming. I really hope this doesn't happen. I really hope for a close match, but they just need to figure out a way to prevent this team from steamrolling, because they will do it.
Yeah, 11-9 right now, and TDJeux Gaming starting to build the economy that they need for these rounds. The lesser could be said for Gravity, though, coming into this with quite a hefty lead, really, into these rounds of the. But somehow they're able to find it. Thompson catches Hedgehog off guard, but he's traded out at least. A little bit of damage inflicted onto Nusab as well from Hutchero, but again, locking heads really here. It's kind of the tendency for Overpass. Once you get one frag, you start to tend to push towards somewhere, but it's normally later than you would see from other maps, and then normally you start to get into these lock-in situations where you're just all rotating around in either team. It's just until someone finds a pick what kind of is the decider after that. Philly's just trying to have a little peek into water. Isn't going to spot all that much though. He's just going to spot out EL1 though. No frag return from that. EL1 though. Going to try and challenge the AWP of Tori, but not just yet. He's just waiting for anything really. Just found one to slash as well. That's the A site cleared out of terrorists. So now all focus on the B site, but Nusap does find it Jura now, but already Tori's trading that out now. Leaves it in a 3 versus 2. Certainly not in favour of 2 pictures, and that AWP shot nearly coming close. It's actually glass cannon in this AWP right now, Tori. A lot of faith in his AWP. Knife though nearly does just come in, and he's actually in the smoke right now. I'm not sure they're aware of that, but Nusap going to find it anyway. Now all down to Jukes. 22 HP remaining. Positioned up in heaven. Little chance of anything coming of this for him. Do you believe he's... Oh no, he doesn't just spot out the boost. He isn't going to be taking that up into the next round either. 2 pictures. 12-9. Starting to close out these rounds now. Trying to close down into a 2-0 victory of this series. But whether they will or not will decide on how Gravity acts after these coming rounds. But for the moment, they are just going to have to invest into the quasi-buy. Very limited utility and armour invested as well. We'll just have to see what comes of this round.
I must note that I don't know if I've seen a complete save from Gravity Esports, and that might be just what they need, is to save up money so they can actually get these kills. Dragon I gotta be taking down Hedgehog, even though he peeks with his deagle. 2 frags for the terrorist team, but TDJeux gonna get some frags as well as they enter into the B site. But EL1 once again getting important kills as they take into B site. Looks like this round could be over unless a TDJeux, one of the best players on the CT side, gets a kill, which he just did, but he's gonna need a little bit more than that. He's gonna need 3. Maybe try to scavenge for an AK or something. TDJeux is gonna have to come up with something if he wants this win. I mean, they did do a slight buy, not a complete partial buy, but like just a slight buy, which is gonna hurt their economy if they lose. So it's very important that he either gets multiple kills or wins this round. And Slash gonna be taking down TDJeux, but there's not much you can do about that. They had 2 guys spraying him down, distracting him, and preventing him from making any movements such as that. It's now 13-9 as Gravity Esports has hopefully figured out a way to counter the way Pictures Gaming has been playing. They've been doing most certainly phenomenal the past 5 rounds, and they just need to stop that. Steamrolling is the name of the game for 2 pictures right now, but it's going to be interesting how this round plays out, as they do get a full buy for the counter-terrorists, but it will, oh, and Gravity TDJeux is going to be taking out Slash, but his teammate is going to be taking down Herjo as well. Tori has 3K, going to get a nice shot on somebody on A side, and another person on another kill on Nusap as well, as he was playing that very interesting position on those boxes on A side. Wonderful kill from Thompson, killing the low player on the B side. It's now a 2v2. It's anybody's game right now. The ball is most certainly in the terrorist court, but they're going to get flanked by TDJeux. Wonderful play from him as he's flanking. He's making these important plays. He is getting a little bit more momentum for his team. Dragon Eye sneaking up a little bit through Monster. Not exactly. Oh, and he's going to get a wonderful shot onto TDJeux. That is one of the best players of Gravity Esports, so it's going to be interesting to see how Phyllis Nutty responds to this, but he's going to be pushing up from behind, getting a nice kill on Dragon Eye, even though he was planting. It was still a decent kill at the least. But TPG, they should have enough money. They're most certainly going to have enough money to buy for the next round. They have had, that momentum. They've had 7 rounds in a row where they won until the Gravity Esports finally stopped them, which is wonderful for Gravity Esports. But looks like 2 Pictures Gaming, as they play very, very together, are going to be doing a potential B execute. As they're pre-firing different angles and pushing into different positions, they're looking to get a pick. The counter is spread out across the map as they should be, but there might be a slight rotate towards B, as you can see some connector players going towards the B site, making sure that they keep map control. 4 people actually on B at this moment. They're almost definitely sure that they're going to be pushing B. So this is going to be a very interesting round at the least. Thompson going to get an entry frag as well as Dragon Eye. Dragon Eye going to get another entry frag, showing his aim to be most certainly superior over almost anybody in this game right now. Gravity Phyllis Nutty going to be getting mollied off and naded, preventing him from helping his teammate out, who has a pistol at this moment. I'm not quite sure why, but it's 4v2 as they hop into this retake. Gravity, Hedgehog, and Phyllis Nutty need to figure out something. They cannot let Two Pictures Gaming continue their momentum. There is going to be a flank coming from /V, but will he be fast enough to catch the counter-terrorist? It appears, considering the flank, that there are only going to be 3 people on A site, but /V is going to get the kill on Gravity. Gravity Phyllis Nutty. Now he's looking for a final one. Gravity Hedgehog playing for exit frag is going to have to back off as he gets /V behind him. Clearly there's a little bit of improved communication at the least between Gravity Esports, as they did call out that member behind him and he was prepared for him. But now Gravity Esports, their economy not too terribly great. It looks like they're going to have to go into save round. If they do a quasi-buy, it's going to be very, very, it's going to have to be aggressive. It's going to have to be something interesting to see, because as you can see right now, they are doing a quasi-buy. They haven't done a full save yet, and I'm very confused about that. I think they're best when they're using their rifles, not when they're using their SMGs and pistols. But we'll have to see how TPG reacts to this. Going with another long take, they've been pretty adamant about going long. They really like it, but not a complete wrong take. They're just going to try to get some picks, pushing up long as they take positions. Other people will be spraying down through smokes and doing a little bit of 50-50 interactions here. Wonderful push from TDJeux as he gets an important kill on the other side of the map. Gravity is going to get shot. Gravity Phyllis Nutty is going to get shot down. And as he's pushing, he is going to get punished for pushing so terribly aggressively. They are playing for defaults, it looks like, so they're playing for picks, and EL1 will get that pick on TDJeux. It's now 3-4 situation, but the terrorists, it's anybody's game at this point because the terrorists are very, very low, and Gravity Hedgehog is going to take advantage of that with 2 kills with the CZ, but TP Dragon Eye is right there to clean up that kill. It's now a 2v2 situation. Really going to depend on how TDJeux plays this on A site as his teammate comes rotating to his beck and call. It's a 2v2 still, and TDJeux playing wonderfully, getting 2 kills on the guys on A site, recognizing the fact that they are low, recognizing the fact that he can take advantage of the fact that they are low, and he did a wonderful job at that, to say the least. It's now 14-11, and Gravity Esports finally getting a little bit more momentum, even with that quasi-buy. While I thought it was a little bit dangerous, they proved me wrong. They are most certainly decent at their quasi-buys. If they continue that in the future, next time they lose a round, their quasi-buy could be relatively impactful.
Yeah, not a bad round all round really. A lot of damage done via Jukes though. Really went big on Monster, found himself a frag, took 2 others low as well. Really great stuff from him there. Molotov is going to land on short. That's no aggression really from any CT players of Gravity. It's just going to lock them out, but already Jukes, P90 in hand once again. Trying to find something. Thompson might be the guy that he finds. He just overextends that. Could be caught off, but isn't going to do so. He does actually pick up Thompson though, in fact. Slash does eventually trade that out though, very, very quickly. On the ball with that one, but already Gravity starting to head up this B site, and just look at this. Nutty already leaving the A site. He knows where they've got to rotate from. He's already locked this down, so pretty much 2 pictures. Got to go for the B site or nothing right now. Just got to wait it out. Smoke so coming in. That's good. I thought that was actually going to be blocked there, in fact, by Tori, but actually doesn't do so. That's Dragon Eye actually falters to a Molotov somehow, and now all down to a 3 versus 4 though. Uchu, 20 HP to work with, does find himself an AK though. Oh, even more damage going on to him now. 2 versus 3 though, just trades coming out, and EL1 misses the spray though. All down to him. Gonna start wrapping around, and already Gravity starting to take rounds back now. 14-12. They dominated two pictures pretty much throughout the first half, but right now their CT hold has been really questionable. It almost seems like a role reversal. Both teams really struggling with CT in the cash game, and then they've come on to overpass with struggles in the T side, so seemingly a little bit strange, but Juke's actually very well positioned in connector, finds himself two. Can't connect the third though. He's going to be traded out, but that's way too late. Already two players down now. The two pictures, and leaves them stuck in mid. Nothing really to claim. That's just going to be another punch. Hedgehog finds Dragonite. Dragonite not actually really stepping up really out of line comparatively to everyone else on two pictures right now. You've seen him play so well in cash and so dominantly as well alongside Slash. Both of them still top fragging though. Like I say, certainly not out of line of the rest of them. Just look at Nutty already rotating around in toilet. As soon as he gets wind of their location from Hedgehog, he's going to start pushing, but he's doing this way too slowly. Does allow Hedgehog to falter. That's the A site open now, but it's all down to Hedgehog. Nutty, sorry. He is going to be able to find that and leads Gravity now 13-14. Only one round away to make it even. Could be
very close game.
Yeah, could be seeing a possible overtime from this. Two pictures going to be calling just a time out there to talk over this bye. This is the last one that they're going to have so far, really. As they do go 14-13, they need to work out what they're going to do going into this.
This 14-13 as Gravity nears towards Pictures Gaming scores. Gravity has shown that they're learning, at least adapting at least. Earlier in cash and even earlier in overpass, they weren't adapting as well. But when they get onto the counter terror side, they're a little bit more passive normally. Their playstyle being passive is correlating with the fact that being a counter terrorist requires being a little bit passive at the least. But as we saw in the last round, there was a nice pick from, I believe, I can't remember quite who it was. It might have been TDJeux, but there was a nice pick or a 2K and connector that led to the momentum that Gravity Esports had in the last round. As we hop into the 28th round of this series, it could be a very close match. It could be an overtime. I would love to see that. Be very interesting. The terrorists spread out across the map, being even aggressive, even though they are in duos and solo positions. They are going to be looking for a pick, but they're not getting anything. They're going to be getting shot through the wall, but they're going to be spraying back. A wonderful play from TDJeux as he buys an auto. Definitely an interesting buy, but rising to the occasion, considering the fact that he does need these wins and he does want these rounds. He definitely wants to win this final as he kills Thompson with his auto sniper. It's a 3v5 right now, and TPG not sure how to respond to this, but spreading across the map. Still have the bomb dropped, so doesn't look like they've made any for sure decisions quite yet. But EL1 going for that bomb is going to be trying to make a move with his team. Counter-terrorists are completely stagnant right now. They need to stay in their same positions. They don't want to over-rotate or anything like that. But they might go for another long take. As I've said before, they really do seem to have an attraction towards long, and maybe in a time of need, they would be going to long. They definitely want to avoid that auto sniper on B site. They're going to be doing a little bit of a split, having two players go bathrooms, another player go long by himself. The bomb is at long by himself, but he's unaware of the CT that's going to be right in front of him. But they're going to be approaching A site together, split up. 30 seconds left on the board. EL1 going to be peeking. Phyllis Nutty, but Phyllis Nutty going to be getting the kill in the 50-50 scenario. Clearly out aiming, and TDJeux going to clean it up with the auto sniper kills. 4K from TDJeux. I could say it was skill, but it was an auto.
Yeah, the auto buy. Certainly one that you do see on occasion, and when it does come out, normally it is quite devastating. And that heaven hole from himself really did do some damage early on to two pictures. They are going to actually fully invest into this one now. Certainly not leaving any stone unturned with their economy right now. They want to go through this, find the 15th round, don't take this to overtime. They really do just want to wipe the floor with Gravity, but whether they will do so or not is something we will have to see. Nutty actually going out to long, and I hope to not see the same mistake from two pictures. They continuously put the bomb in precarious situations where there's no trade player, and that's what happened. Just them last moments of that round. EL1 pushing down long with the bomb in hand. Isn't really able to be traded whatsoever, and now Tori pushing through connector, finds himself one onto Dragonite. Quite a big frag, and already doing more damage onto Slash as well. Really harming two pictures, and they're kind of locked into this toilet position. Not able to really be all that coordinated. 3 versus 3 though. HP on Gravity though, not looking all too great right now for them. Do have 2 players below that 50 HP threshold. Hedgehog actually with 11 HP right now. They can find him early. What on? Could do a lot of detrimental damage to Gravity. Tori actually still on the B side, yet to rotate. Hedgehog's gonna hear the bomb plant, thinking it's in the smoke, does spray up through there. Gonna reveal his position as well. But now just got to wait this out. No need to save for Gravity, need to go all in and try something, but well, pretty much done round now. 1 versus 3. 11 HP, not gonna give Hedgehog any room whatsoever. 2 pictures. Now take this to match point.
Very interesting. I could have said that maybe 30 seconds ago that I was almost sure that Gravity Esports was going to have that advantage. It was going to be able to take a site. It was a 3v3 situation. But 2 Pictures Gaming, with their aim, going to be coming back. And now it's 15-14. The auto sniper buy coming from the counter terrorists when they need it. Tossing it to their best player with, what is it, 40 kills? Almost 40 kills. TDJeux is probably going to be playing the sniper's nest position on the B site. Hopefully he gets some frags on it. The terrorists may not actually expect this, and if they actually go towards B, they might get eliminated. Wherever TDJeux goes, he gets kills, and with an auto sniper, he will most certainly get multiple kills. There are no snipers on the terrorist side, which is interesting, but it doesn't look like their economy can really fit that in at this moment. So it's anybody's game right now. It's very even. If Gravity Esports steps up to the challenge with this auto sniper buy, this 3 sniper buy actually, they can actually do some decent damage and actually go into overtime. It's going to be interesting to see how TPG goes. Maybe if they go long, they might have some challenges there though, because their snipers all over the map. And it does look like it might be another long play as they go towards Fountain. They're going to be pushing up all together except their lurk. As they spray through the smoke, they're going to be trying to get any pick possible. Wherever they get the pick, I'm sure they will try to focus on that area and go into that area. But CT's spread out perfectly at this moment. Crossfire set up between multiple players watching each other's backs. No big movement right now. Playing very slow, and this game has been rather slow on both sides. Whenever anybody's on T, a lot of times they're just waiting for those picks, it seems like. I doubt they'll see too much movement before a minute or so. And Thompson gonna go down from Gravity Hedgehog. Wonderful shot from him. Thompson wasn't really expecting him, but Gravity was, and he was prepared for that. It's now 4v1, but EL1 is gonna make it even again, killing TDJeux. TDJeux with the auto sniper. This is gonna give the terrorists a great advantage if they see this auto sniper. I don't know if they really knew that he had an auto sniper, but if they pick that up, oh my gosh, what will Slash do? Will he decide to pick it up or not? No, he's actually gonna skip past it. Maybe his teammate will pick it up, but 4v4, and it's once again anybody's game. They're holding out on A site together, and it looks like the CTs are going to rotate very fast as the terrorists are going to be going into A site. This is going to be the plan to fix everything. If anybody wants to save the game right now, Gravity needs to do it right now. Hedgehog going to get kills on EL1, but it's still a 3v3. Spraying down as Hujo is spraying down the teammates of the terrorist side. He is going to get some kills with his teammate Tori S3K. It's now 3v1. It looks like we might even go into overtime at this point. And a wonderful shot from Phyllis Nutty, and we're going to be going into the overtime. Very interesting play, and maybe they could have over-rotated towards A site, but it looks like their over-rotate was actually a smart rotate. And they addressed the situation really well. Gravity is finally adapting, and they're showing that right now. Overtime is going to be right here in just a second, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, we'll just go to a small break whilst we just wait for the overtime. Shouldn't take too long for them to ready up into this, but nonetheless, we'll catch you in just a second for more action.
Looked at me with those dark eyes, and I couldn't resist, girl.
Well, apparently this is the first overtime Scorpia's actually ever seen, so it'll be interesting to see what comes of it. Two Pictures Gaming eventually just get slaughtered at the post of that match point and take it into overtime as Gravity do. Already a very early pick coming out onto EL1. Really not going to favour Two Pictures way into the 20-second mark, and they're already lost one. Newsap 46 HP remaining as well. Really not a great start for them into this OT, so that nade could be detrimental. Doesn't work out though for Tory, unfortunately. And again, a very, very slow round. Obviously for Two Pictures, don't really want to start pushing all that much. Try and find the pick, get that play down, but currently not able to find anything. That up, going to be spotted out by Dragon Eye. Just peek towards it. Just look at Nutty. If this doesn't get checked, this could be a massive, massive oversight. Joke's already got long as well. Nutty is going to be the first point of contact most likely, but the bomb's actually dropped. Whether they go for the B fake, I'm not too sure here. It doesn't seemingly look like that is going to occur, but
Wait, they actually are bringing the bomb to B? I actually saw the smokes going down towards A, and I thought they were going to start executing A, but it looks like they're actually going to be maybe trying to fake or something. Not quite sure as they go into B, but they're not going to expect TDJeux to be right behind them. And TDJeux's going to get the spray down, but he's going to also get fragged out or traded by Newsap. He's going to get the bomb down in time. It's now 2v1. 2 ops versus an AK. This is going to be interesting. It looks like they're both going to have to take long range positions to actually take advantage of this. And it looks like they actually will be both going into snipers. Is that right? And he's going to be holding the short range position. That's a great play for Newsap. Not going to expect the second person to come from above, but he is going to go down. Two Pictures Gaming losing this round to Gravity Esports. While they did have an advantage being, in the short range position, being right below them when they didn't expect it, he did get traded out by TDJeux. And TDJeux with the dominant fragger on this game completely. He's been fragging incredibly, and trading out his teammate right there is definitely an important play. Now 15-16 as we hop into the next round. Once again, a full buy considering the overtime.
Yeah, so if Two Pictures do actually falter this round, really won't help them whatsoever, and well, could see Gravity closing out this half of overtime pretty easily if that does occur. Whether it will or not, something that will have to be decided by Two Pictures themselves, though, as they do start to just edge the bets towards B more heavily. Not really taking much position, and that's what's been faltering for them on this T side. A similar story for Gravity's Cash T half as well. And it's just so crazy to see this to go to overtime. They win out 16-3 to Two Pictures versus Gravity, and then somehow just end up leading this on their own pick to half-time. Considering that Gravity chose Cash and lost in such a way, you would assume that it would be a massive margin also. Already trades coming out on the B side now. Which does find Thompson. It's going to mean the bomb's picked up and taken towards there, but really, you don't really want to be dropping that bomb all that much on overpass. It's got a very long rotation time through there, and that's the real issue. But Slash, 15 HP, the nade's going to come in, does eventually find him, but not before he finds Nutty. And now all down to EL1 Newsap to try and keep this overtime alive for Two Pictures.
2v3 situation. The CT's holding the A site wonderfully. We do get a pick on Newsap, but he's gonna miss his second shot. It's gonna be 1v1 between TDJeux and EL1 practically, and looks like TDJeux won. With his sniper, with any sniper really, TDJeux is pretty dominant as he's shown. And it's now 15-17. Gravity Esports actually taking the lead again. It's been back and forth. It's been a roller coaster in this game. It's very interesting to see the roles reverse, the roles switch around. Hopefully, Two Pictures Gaming can do even more damage on the counter side, as they've shown in multiple times before in previous games and in this tournament alone. But once again, a full buy from both teams. They managed their economy perfectly, and looks like they're gonna be pushing into B site. But Dragon Knight is gonna be going down from Gravity TDJeux, but it's not enough to keep them from pushing as they take down Tori S3K. Gravity Nutty as he pushes in through connector with his teammates. Looks like they're gonna be trying to organize something, but Thompson playing a little bit of the back side of the site or towards connector as he's making sure that nobody pushes from behind, watching the flank. Gravity Hedgehog also getting another kill. It's back and forth once again here. This is a very, very important round for TDJeux game. They need this. It's still 3-2, and Slash gonna get a kill off Flashed. Wonderful shot. He just expected it and anticipated, and he's gonna get another kill. It's now 16-17 as we hop into overtime. Once again, a very, very close match, and I can't emphasize enough about how much both teams are stepping up to the occasion. Just wonderful from both teams. It's going to be interesting to see who wins this.
Yeah, very, very close game. Could even potentially see a double overtime coming out here. Really a crazy, crazy game right now. Absolutely insane. Double overtime coming out. Did I say there was a potential for one? I didn't even think that. But yeah, half time of the first one. Now, just waiting for that to connect. But yeah, just 45 frags right now.
Goodness.
Over double the amount of his second best, which is Hedgehog. He's got more combined kills than both Hedgehog and Hajuro. Really, really crazy stuff from him right now.
If there's anybody on Gravity Esports that wants to win it the most, it's probably TDJeux, because he's working so terribly hard for this. And as is the rest of the team, but TDJeux, wonderful play from him, wonderful frags from him, and been playing intelligent with his team, trading them out, etc. Throughout this map in particular. But now the sides are flipped, and now TDJeux Gaming is on the CT side. As they start getting some aggression, they are going to smoke off and take the advantage, or take the push on Fountain a little bit. See, the terrorists are very spread out as they have been before. Gravity Esports a lot of times likes to play for picks, but Newsap going to get a spray through the smoke. Very interesting play as Gravity TDJeux also gets a shot on Newsap, who's trading out his teammate. But Phyllis Nutty going to get the pusher, who is pushing from A site, and it looks like they're going to get some nice picks from A site. The only person left right now is EL1, and he's waiting for backup from his team. TBG Thompson is going to be trying to do a nice flank here. Kind of slowing down, but they really want to prevent this aggression. Terrorists coming from all sides of A site right now. EL1 trying to get as much information, shoulder peeking the corner to see if he can get any information for his teammates on where the terrorists are. They could be rotating, they could be coming towards A, they could be going connector, anything. They have a lot of map control right now, and that it could lead to them winning this overtime right now. Still very, very close. EL1 could be creating some counter flashes. He's calling his teammates over as he hears footsteps and giving information for his teammates. Thompson, the one who's flanking in the back, is not exactly sure what to do, and it looks like he might be in the right position right now as the terrorists are starting to near towards connector. The bomb isn't completely at connector yet, but they are starting to get closer and closer to connector as Thompson gets some very, very important kills for his team. He's going to be spraying through the wall, but he won't connect with the second kill. But it's still very important. And now the CTs actually have a little bit of an advantage as they sandwich the T's. EO1 going to get another kill on Gravity Twitch TDJeux. EO1 spraying down on A site, trying to get assistance from his teammates as much as possible. They have 8 seconds left in this round. TPG really, really needs this. And it looks like Phyllis Nutty is not going to be able to get the kill in time. He needed all 3 and he couldn't do it. But it's perfectly fine as they do have a round advantage. It's now 17-17, and it's once again a close game. It's going to be a long day, folks, so sit tight.
Yeah, just trading rounds backwards and forwards, it feels like. I'm not even sure how long this map's been going now, but quite some time, certainly. And not really looking much of an end at all so far. So it's 17-17. Actually going to see the toilet boost onto Slash. I do always like to see this. It almost warrants players to question where they were even taken down from in some cases. But yeah, certainly a nice boost. But if they do push correctly, Gravity really, really be detrimental. Slash does find one from it onto Nutty.
Another boost coming from the counter-terrorist here. And those boosts are proving to pay off a little bit. TDJeux Gaming coming out, pulling out all the guards, you know. You got the wild card, you got the +4, playing Uno here, and you know, Two Picture Gaming is rising to the occasion with their boost, and hopefully it'll help them in the future. This could be the game right here. It could be the thing that this round could be the thing that decides the rest of the game and how it's gonna be played. They see Tori S3K, he sees the shadows and he's gonna respond to it as he kills both of them. Boosting for the second time won't work out for them. Tori S3K, wonderful observation skills, and they are gonna get picks on A, therefore gonna continue to push on there. But Thompson gonna come to the rescue, trying to get the trades for his teammate. It's now a 3v3 situation. Once again, anybody's game, but B is not being protected by the counter terrorist. Two Pictures Gaming, either oversight or maybe they just want to retake really well because they have done that before in cash. Looks like the terrorists will be planting on B as the counter terrorists quickly rotate. No time spared as they get towards the B site, and 70-17, very important round for everybody right now. Twitch TV TDJeux is going to be flanking wonderfully, and he's going to get another awesome kill on Dragon Eye as he pulls out his pistol. Once again, carrying his team to the victory, rising up to the occasion. 17-18, it's the last round of overtime. If Gravity wins this, it will determine whether or not they go into the next map.
Yeah, really, Gravity playing for everything right now. If they fall to this round, we go to a triple overtime. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't occur. But currently, just waiting out on this.
Everybody has to be careful in these situations. Everybody wants to win, and I'm sure players are nervous. It's the finals and everything, and they're just playing very, very passively. But EO1 gonna get the payoff after Torias 3K, one of the most important players on the terrorist, peeks him and pushes him. TDJeux also getting another shot on Slash, making this board even a little bit. And TDJeux, a wonderful play. No communication through TPG. They're not even aware of the fact that the enemy is right above them. Once again, TDJeux carrying his team to the victory right now. It's 17-18, and it's a 4v2 situation. Dragon Eye, as he pushes onto a site, they're going to go to the completely wrong site. Look at the terrorists, they're playing wonderfully right now. They're going to be pushing onto B site slowly, not fast enough. Hopefully the counter terrorists realize this and they are rotating right now, but they are getting kicked out a little bit. Those picks on B site or on the A site really scared them and got them to rotate really fast as they saw TDJeux was just taking down their teammates one by one. But here comes the terrorist push as it's now 1v4. Will Nusab be able to prevent this? He's going to get the bomb down, and once again, leaving the bomb without anybody to trade him is very, very dangerous. But Nusab is going to go down, but it's just going to delay them even more. It's a 3v1 situation. Dragon Ice can still win. This is one of the best players on the counter-terrorist team, but TDJeux is even better at this point. He has 53 kills, and they will win the overpass map. It's now going to be going into the third map, excuse me, and very, very close round. And as we hop into train, it's going to be interesting to see how the future will progress. Sorry. You got what? 25 viewers right now.